In this video, I am going to discuss how much life insurance do you need to take to cover your life. Hello everyone, this is Sia Abhijit Misra and welcome to this new video. Many of the financial advisors advise us to take 10 to 12 times of our annual income as a life insurance sum assured. But sometimes this may not be sufficient. You need to consider many other factors before deciding the amount of life insurance you need to take. So in this video, I am going to take you through one of the website called Forbes website, and there I am going to use this website to find like how much life insurance actually we need to take and what are the factors we need to consider while deciding the sum of life insurance. So let's come to my computer screen and understand the entire process. Okay. So the first factor you need to consider is how much annual income would your dependent needs. So what is the meaning of that one? So take the example, in your family you have two parents, two children and one wife. That means 5 people are depending on you, and per month you are spending 10,000 each for each individual. That means every month you need to spend at least 50,000 rupees for their clothes, for their like food, for their like housing and all other things. So that means 50,000 minimum we need to spend. So that 50,000 you need to multiply with 12. So that is basically coming 6 lakh rupees that we need to write in our case, in our example. So we are taking key, we need at least 6 lakh rupees per annum like for our dependent, like that is for the day-to-day expenditure required by our dependent. Okay. Then how long your dependent need in the financial support? So assumption is basically your children is like 1 year old. So at least up to the age of 25 he needs your support because he has to get all the education and he has to become financially independent. So due to that, the assumption we are taking key at least we need our support or our family need a support for next 25 years. Then third question will come, how much debt do you need to pay off? So what is the meaning of that one? If you have a car loan, if you have a housing loan, if you have a business loan, all these things you need to consider here or you need to bring here. So in our example, so my assumption is basically there is a 50 lakhs of the housing loan is pending that has to be paid to the bank, and also there is a 10 lakhs car loan is pending that has to be paid to the bank. So in our case we're taking totally 60 lakhs of amount of loan you can say is pending that has to be paid to the bank. Okay. If you want to help with your cost of colleges, tuition, how much would you like to cover? So what are the things you need to cover here? So basically what he is trying to say is if how many children you are having, and based on that if you want to spend if you want to send them to colleges and school, then how much money you are going to spend. So the assumption is basically in our case we're assuming per annum we can spend 2 lakhs rupees. So that is the bare minimum requirement, so that at least we can give a minimum education. So as there are 2 children, so per month we are going to spend 4 lakhs rupees, and minimum how many years of education is required? Assumption is up to 10th, there is a 12th and also another 3 years of graduation minimum. That is the bare minimum education we have to give. So that basically we are multiplying 15 years into 4 lakhs per annum. So that is also bringing the same amount 60 lakhs. So we have to minimum spend 60 lakh, and this is something once the person is dying, how much expenditure he has to or his family has to make for all the ritual and also all the formalities. So the assumption is basically 5 lakhs is the bare minimum requirement we need. So these are the things we are giving. So the next question it will ask how much saving do you have. So in our assumption we are taking we have 10 lakhs of saving. And the next question, if you have already a life insurance, enter the total coverage amount. So our assumption is basically we don't have any life insurance. So this is the first time we're taking the life insurance. Due to that, I'm just keeping it blank. So now we can see the result, keep actually how much amount or how much life insurance we need to take. So if you see in our case, we have taken the bare minimum things, still the insurance amount is coming 2 crore 65 lakhs. That means if you're taking a insurance amount of a life insurance amount of 2 crore 65 lakhs, and if something is happening to you in future, at least your family can sustain for next 25 years, and you can give a bare minimum education to your children, and you can give a good life to your parent or also partner. So these things you have to consider. The how much money we need basically, you can see per annum we are spending 6 lakh rupees. That is the bare minimum spend or money you have to spend, so that at least your family can get some food or get some clothes, etc. And how much debt, we have 50 lakhs and 10 lakhs of debt, that is basically building loan and car loan. Same manner for 25 years we need the expenditure, the 6 lakhs we want for 25 years. And there is a tuition fee and a college fee and school fee, that is basically require around 60 lakhs. So that basically we have considered. Same manner, how much do we want to add to year, that is basically 5 lakhs we have taken. So if you see, you can aramse understand, only by considering 10 to 12 times of your annual income, that may not give the right picture. You need to consider many other things. You need to consider how many people are depending upon you per annum, how much they are spending, for how many years they have to spend, and what are the loan you are having, and if you want to send your children to any school, colleges, that also you need to consider. So all these things you have to consider, and all these things you have to bring to the table, then only you can decide how much actually life insurance you need to take. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you can compute for your own purpose. So whenever you are computing, you can use this website called Forbes.com Advisor Life Insurance Calculator. Just go to the website and put all the information whatever the required by the website, and simply you can get the answer, and just accordingly plan and accordingly take the life insurance. So thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe to my channel, please comment, please support, please share also. Thank you so much. Bye.